Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a certain conversation that has been sparked after the by-election in Mbeere that actually were won by the United Democratic Alliance Party (UDA) party candidate Leonard Mudende. Many had in the past viewed that the candidate for the United Opposition, that is, the candidate for the DP party, Newton Karish, was the favorite of them all, and he had a chance of winning this by-election more so with the support of one former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua as the kingpin of the Mount Kenya region. But now, with Newton Karish losing this by-election, it actually cements the role of Kithure Kindiki as the kingpin. I mean, with Leonard Mudende winning this by-election, it actually cements the role of Kithure Kindiki as the kingpin of the Mount Kenya people. You might refute it, or you might try to throw it under the bus, under the guise that there were rigging in the said by-election and that Kithure Kindiki is not fit to represent the Mount Kenya people. But allow me to tell you one thing. These by-election were actually the litmus test by President William Ruto, testing the possibility of Kithure Kindiki if he can actually rise to the task of becoming his running mate in the 2027 general election. And that is why, even when we have said it once and again that William Ruto forced this by-election in Mbeere North to happen, where he actually made Geoffrey Rocco, the former member of parliament of Mbeere North, the cabinet secretary of public service, so that this vacancy could happen or could arise, and there could be a contention in Mbeere North, more so in Embu County, knowing that in Embu County, the reception for William Ruto was so hostile when William Ruto last visited Mount Kenya region. The first place that William Ruto was ever heckled in the Mount Kenya region was Embu County. So William Ruto had to test the waters. He had to test the crowd. He had to see if he can actually tilt the cards in his favor. Or more so, if Kithure Kindiki can actually be a convincing factor for the people of Embu, Embu, Tharaka, Meru County, and some other regions, including Kirinyaga, to actually convince them that they are actually in government and that they should vote for President William Ruto come the year 2027. That is why many have asked this question. Why didn't President William Ruto actually avail himself for this campaign that was ongoing for the by-elections that were supposed to take place? We saw Rigathi Gachagua laying camp in Mbeere North. We saw Kithure Kindiki being sent. Actually, Kithure Kindiki was not even to go to Mbeere North, but President William Ruto and all his allies told him, there is nowhere else that you're going to campaign. Go to Mbeere North. That is where you are going to face your fears. You're going to prove to us that you are worthy being a deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, that you are worthy being my running mate in 2027. Yes, and that is why even the high profile leaders of the Mount Kenya region, like Akina Kimani Ichung'wah, withdrew their support. They never followed Kithure Kindiki to campaign for Leonard Mudende in the Mount Kenya region. Kithure Kindiki laid camp there together with a few leaders, including the senator of Embu County and the governor, to campaign for Leonard Mudende. And he has actually proven to President William Ruto that he is worthy the position that he holds as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. But now here comes the card that I was actually going to reveal. Why did Rigathi Gachagua and the team lose? And what can Rigathi Gachagua and the team do to redeem themselves ahead of the 2027 general election? I have told you, William Ruto was testing the crowd. He sent his deputy there. You saw in the past, William Ruto has visited Meru County with Kithure Kindiki several times. In the Mount Kenya region, the place that William Ruto and Kithure Kindiki have visited mostly is Meru County since the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. Why? Because William Ruto and Kithure Kindiki are playing at the roots of Kithure Kindiki as a son of Meru County, Embu County, and Tharaka Nithi County. And it has actually worked in favor of President William Ruto. So he believes he actually now has the Mount Kenya East bloc in his courtyard. He believes that they will actually vote in his favor. And now it is upon William Ruto now to make the step of now bringing back what he lost after impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. And that is camping in the Mount Kenya region. In the few days to come, you will see William Ruto camping in the Mount Kenya region. He will camp in Murang'a, in Nyeri, in Laikipia, in Kirinyaga, in Embu, in Tharaka, in Tharaka Nithi, in Nakuru County, in Naivasha County, in Kiambu County, and in Meru County. All these will be a campaign that William Ruto will deploy to actually win back at least half of the support base that he had lost. Because he has seen with Kithure Kindiki by his side, he has a chance to actually get either half of the support that he had or 40% of that support or 30%. And that is what William Ruto needs. But now, getting back to the united opposition, how should Rigathi Gachagua and the rest of the team work towards tilting the cards or these loose towards their favor? The thing that Rigathi Gachagua and the united opposition can do to redeem themselves is to take the step of not actually working as anonymous groups, not working as individuals, to stop fronting everybody. I mean, Kalonzo Musyoka is on this front claiming he wants to be president, Gachagua on the other hand, Martha Karua on this, Eugene Wamalwa, Natembeya, Matiang'i. They should come together and actually make the unanimous decision of who will be their flag bearer and their running mate in the 2027 general election. They should actually start with the flag bearer, announce who their flag bearer as the united opposition is. Because the reason why most people, even in the Malava by-election, did not vote for the united opposition candidate is because they don't see these people as people that actually have a made-up mind of what they want in the 2027 general election, because they have not brought forward their presidential candidate. And the people in different regions all over the country don't know where their alliance lies. You know, most people in this country vote on what their community are getting out of this government that they are going to put in power. So what they are doing, the people voted in Mbeere North, they voted for the UDA candidate, knowing that this man is a candidate for the government. We as the people of Mbeere North have a CS given to us by President William Ruto. We as the people of the Mount Kenya region, or the people of Embu, Tharaka and Meru, have Kithure Kindiki as the second senior most government official, as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. So we know we have to prove to President William Ruto that Kithure Kindiki is worth it in 2027. And so let's vote for the government's candidate. It doesn't matter whether they rigged or tried to rig, but at the end of the day, the candidate for the government won. So they couldn't vote for Rigathi Gachagua's team because they see this team has not actually made up its mind. Who are they bringing to us as the president? Who are they bringing to us as the running mate? Are those people in our courtyard? Are those people, if we vote for them, are they from our community? Are they going to work in benefit of us? Or are we going to be left out? That is actually the only thing that the team can do right now to actually change the trajectory of how things are going to work. Remember, we are heading to December. It's 1 month to 2026, which will be the official year of campaigns. So the Gachagua and the united opposition team should make up their mind, come together, bring and front the presidential candidate, and then all of them rally behind that presidential candidate, seeking support for that presidential candidate. And that is why I tell you, this team is confused in comparison to even William Ruto back in the year 2022. From the year 2018, when William Ruto left Uhuru's government, we knew Ruto is the presidential candidate, and we knew Ruto is seeking the presidency. So there was nothing that was confusing to the people of the Republic of Kenya. The only thing that they were remaining with is the choice that William Ruto will take for the running mate. And they knew that choice will come from the Mount Kenya region. Are we together? Yes. And on the other side also, the Raila Amolo Odinga team, we knew that Raila Amolo Odinga will be the presidential candidate. So currently, the government team has beaten the United Opposition team on matters of being of being sober-minded, or being steadfast in making decision on who they are bringing to us. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to hear your take on what Rigathi Gachagua and the team are supposed to do to actually change how the politics are going to play moving forward, either in their favor or in the favor of the government. Ningetaka kuyasikia maoni yako kwenye comment section. Usisahau kusubscribe. Hii ni The Kenyan Daily Report.